And are you the head of your wife?
I would say I'm the head of the household.
How about of your wife?
In what sense?
Are you the head of your wife?
Yeah, in what sense? What do you mean by that?
Period.
So are you talking about like being the head of the household?
No, the head of your wife.
Yeah, can you explain that for me?
Because the wife run the house for the husband, right? And the
Okay.
children. She keep the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
She cook and clean and stay pregnant and barefoot in the kitchen. That's her job. But it's your job to direct her in the right way to go, correct her when she's wrong, protect your children from her. Do you do those things?
So I love my wife. Shout out Noelle, love you.
Hey, Noelle.
Hey Noelle. And I have two beautiful children, Antoinette and Anthony. And my wife, iron sharpens iron. We are continually making each other better. And I'm so grateful.
How does she make you better?
She makes me better. I'm a dreamer. I'm a creative. Sometimes my head's in the clouds. I'm imagining stuff, right? But we're much like, we complement each other well. We're yin and yang. And so she's able to keep me on track, things that do matter. And I think it's important in any relationship that there's this balance. And so with my wife, I believe that there's a lot of like, hey, let's encourage each other. Let's lift each other up. Something we say to each other every day when we leave for work is be a light. And we encourage each other to be a light.
Is she Catholic as well?
She is, yeah.
And so how do you make her better? Do you correct her when she's wrong?
I try to help. I try to lovingly encourage, if you will. But I think in any relationship, in any marriage, anybody watching, it's never easy. But you got to get in that flow of hey, say for example, my wife will sometimes come to me with an issue or problem, and I'll try to fix it. Men, we like to fix things sometimes, and like you said, direct things like that. But often she'll say, I need you to listen to me.
But women are like that. They love to yap all the time.
But I'm saying, so
Man,
I need to be aware of that, and I'm trying to get better at it. But I've been married. I'm coming on my 7-year anniversary, and I'm so grateful. But
do you correct her when she's wrong?
I just, when it comes to correcting, I will openly tell her that, hey, this didn't sit well with me, or the biggest thing we have is open communication, and communication is essential, even with our relationship with God.
And do you correct her when she's wrong, though?
I treat her as an equal, not like a kid.
Oh, your wife is equal to you?
I treat her I treat her as an equal adult.
So you're equal to a woman?
I believe that in a marriage, the husband and wife, I'm like, you know what? I don't see myself as better than her.
Are you equal to her, though?
It's not something I have. We're children of God, so yes, we're on the equal playing field. So
you're the same as a woman?
So I love what you're doing here. That's great.
What do you mean?
I see what you're doing.
What am I doing?
No, you're asking probing questions, but I can take it. I'm down. So
no, I just want to,
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
So you're saying you're equal as a woman?
I did not say that. I said that all people are created equal.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And so are you?
But in Scripture, it does say,
are you equal with your wife?
It does say in Scripture, women be subordinate to your husbands. The husband's the head of the household. But then it also
doesn't
says
say the household. It says the wife.
Okay. Then it says head of the wife. Then it says.
Are you the head of your wife?
If that's what Scripture says, then I guess I am.
But what do you say?
Well, I thought it was head of the household, head of like the family.
No, it said the wife.
Okay.
And what do you say?
I said that I look at myself as the leader of the family. Yes.
Are you the head of your wife?
I wouldn't describe it in that way.
But that's how the Scriptures describe it.
Yeah, then I love it. That's I want to go deeper into that and do a little more research.
And so, are you the head of your wife?
I would say I'm head of the household.
But that's
Head
not
of the
what
family.
Scripture says. Well,
Yeah.
You're Catholic.
Yeah.
You're practicing Catholic,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Why not practice being the head of your wife?
Well, this is so we're all learning, and I'm on my faith journey. You're on your faith journey. People watching on their faith journey, and we don't have it all figured out. And I think that's something that we often do. We try to say we all got it figured out, but we don't, and we're all broken people, and that's why we need Jesus. And so to learn different things. Pardon me?
You're still broken?
I think we're all broken and in need of constant repair. Jesus has saved us, but every day we need His grace to get a little bit better.
And so, are you broken?
I would say that there are definitely times that I have moments, weak moments.
Oh,
Yeah,
you do?
Yeah, and St. Paul, he talks about when I am weak, I am strong, because when I am weak, Christ's power rests on me. So I think people watching that are like, yeah, I've had a lot of weak moments, Joe. that's okay, because that's when you can cry out to God and rely on God. So it's just the whole theme of the show, you know, the fallen state. Like, we're born with original sin, and that's why we need Christ to
We're not
pull us
born
out.
with it, we're born into it.
Born into it, yeah.
Trace of
Yeah,
families.
we inherit.
And so you're not the head of your wife.
I gotta take some time to discern on that. But when it comes to
So
scripture,
she's watching.
Yeah, no. But the thing is this: like, I'm learning as I go here. But the thing is that I look at is the
You're
family.
learning right now if you're the head of your wife or not.
Pardon me?
Are you're learning right now if you're the head of your wife or not?
Yeah. You know, I'd love to talk about other things, but if you just want to stay on this, we can keep going.
No, I was trying to get an answer. That's all.
Yeah.
Being a Catholic,
Yeah. So I would say that I'm the leader of the house, head of the household.
but not your wife.
I believe that I'm a strong leadership figure in her life.
Are you the head of her?
I can't specifically say that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, and so you don't correct her when she's wrong?
We iron sharpens iron. She definitely corrects me. She tells me, "Hey Joe, I would like you to do this." And when things that don't go so well, I'll have communication with her as well.
You correct her?
Yes.
And do you, when she's like mad about nothing, you know how women wake up mad about nothing? Or
Honestly,
groggy?
I don't vibe with that. You know
You
why?
correct her when she does that?
No, I don't want to say that about that women wake up with that. You know what? Because every day God's mercy is new, and we have the opportunity. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. So let's love each other as they are.
And so how do you deal with her when she's like impatient with your children, or just?
It's more like me impatient with the children.
Are you impatient with your children?
I mean, we are. I mean, has anybody not been
You have
impatient?
anger?
Pardon me?
You have anger?
I think we all get a little frustrated. That's why we need God's grace, baby, every day.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
do you have anger?
I mean, we all have anger. Anger is an emotion.
How about you? Do you have anger?
So I go through a variety of emotions, but something that I do throughout the day is to do meditation breaks, and this is really helpful. Of almost taking pit stops. You know, if you think of pit stops, and race car. Pit stops.
Oh.
You know, like race cars?
Oh.
You know, they stop off, they get an oil change, they get the new tires. Well, we should be doing that as humans, because that's why they say take 6 deep breaths when you get angry, when you get upset, because you just need to calm down.
Right.
And so if you can learn to kind of control yourself, that's super helpful. And that's where it's like, hey, if I can step outside, you know, I don't know if you've ever been, are you married?
No.
Okay. Have you ever been in an argument with somebody and you're going back and forth and you say something you didn't want to say, and it's literally because it got heated.
Yeah.
But if you took some time away, if you cut 30 minutes, an hour, and you come back, like, okay, we're calm.
So do you have anger?
I think we all have different emotions, and anger is one of them. So yeah, have I experienced anger? Yes. Am I an angry person? I would say no.